functions anonymous, or what are called the lambda functions. So the anonymous functions. So these functions are called anonymous because they are not declared in the standard manner by using def keyword. As you know, we declare every user defined function with the def keyword, def and the function name and the parameters to be passed. So we use the lambda keyword to create small anonymous functions. Anonymous means no name functions. So lambda forms can take any number of arguments, but return only one value. This function, lambda function, returns only one value at a time. But there is a series sequences there. On each sequence, it gives a particular value. Let us say that. So they cannot contain commands or multiple expressions. An anonymous function cannot be a direct call to print, as we say in our regular functions. I can say print function name and give the parameters or arguments there. But here I cannot say print lambda. No, they cannot say that. So function cannot be a direct call to print because lambda requires an expression. So lambda functions have their own local namespace, variables declared, and cannot access variables other than those in the parameter list and those in the global space. Global variables can be accessed, but otherwise the parameters which are passed uh, as variables. Okay, let us take the examples. So syntax of this lambda. The syntax of lambda functions contains only a single statement which is as follows: lambda followed by arguments here. These are the parameters we are going to pass. This is the expression. For example, here. So lambda, I am passing two parameters, arguments A and B, and it returns the sum of these. So I say sum is equal to lambda. This is the function, anonymous function. So I'm passing two parameters here, two arguments, and then it finds the sum of those two arguments. For example, we'll take, so print sum. So I print always this variable sum and then pass these as variables 10 and 20. They come here 10 and 20. So it finds therefore the sum of these two 30. So for example, here again one more example, print sum 10 minus 5. So it is going to give you 5 as the result because 10 minus 5 will give you 5. So that, for one more example, square is equal to lambda n. So that is n square here. So here we give the expression. Here we give the expression what it has to do with those parameters or the arguments we are passing. For example, print square 5. So immediately it will give you 25 as the answer. So this is a lambda function, or called the anonymous function. Now, lambda functions can be used with two more functions called the filter and the next one, the map function. So, filter function is used to select some particular element from a sequence of elements. So, based on the criteria, this criteria is given by the lambda function which we are going to do. For example, now this is the sequences there. As a filter result, filter based on this anonymous function. So lambda x for x value greater than 5 from this sequence. This function is going to act on this sequence. So what is going to be the thing? So I say therefore print list because it is going to return a list. So filter result, I call this filter result, and just it has taken this as the parameter, this as the argument here. So global variable here, global scope. So in this case, it is going to give you 20, 18, 6, 12, which are greater than 5 for x value greater than 5. So this is how we use lambda with this function, filter function, which takes two arguments. Lambda function, and then here you have got the sequence, the parameter passed or the argument passed. So command selected, yeah. Second one is let us use map function, lambda in mass function. It is very similar to the filter function. So like, it also takes two parameters, a function that defines the operation to perform on the elements and one or more sequences. So I have got a sequence here. Let us see. So map. So I'm going to map this function on this sequence, that is x lambda x is equal to x squared. That means I pass 10 to that, it should give me 100. So for every element here, so let us see the result again. Print list filtered result. So I'm calling this and this is also going to return a list. Therefore I say list filtered result. So immediately it gives you therefore 100, 9, 64, 36, etc., 0 and 1. So this is how we apply map and filter functions using the lambda or the anonymous function. Thank you.